Okay, here we have a quadratic equation that we need to write. And all we know about the equation is that the vertex is at 2 comma 3 and the y-intercept is at -5. So when I start this problem, I might want to make a little sketch of what I know. And I don't think that's going to help me find the solution, but I do think it's going to be a good check on my answer when I do find an answer. All right, so I have the vertex is at 2 comma 3 and then a point on the graph. That y-intercept, that would be the point 0 comma -5 because that's what a y-intercept means. And so my parabola goes through that point and that is the vertex, so it must be facing down like that. Okay, so it's telling me some things. It actually tells me what the vertex is, so what the hk is, right? So the h comma k is 2 comma 3, and it also gives me a clue that the a value, we're going to have a negative because it's going downwards, and it looks like it's stretched quite a bit. Okay, so to solve this problem, my suggestion to make it easy is to use vertex form of the equation. It's much easier to find from this information since we were given the vertex. So remember that vertex form is f of x is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. Highly recommend you need to memorize vertex form because it's not always easy to just come up with. So do memorize vertex form. All right, so notice that we actually have some information from here. So we know that the vertex is 2 comma 3, so x minus 2 squared plus 3, okay? And then we really don't know the a value, right? But we do have another point on the graph. So we do have an xy point on the graph, and we could use this as x and this as y. And remember, f of x equals y. So we can plug in -5 for the f of x, keep that a, and then x will be 0 minus 2 squared plus 3. Okay, and then look, we actually know everything in the equation except a, so we just solve for a. So that would be -5 equals a times, what is that? -2 squared is 4, and then add 3. To solve for a, we need to first subtract the 3 over, so that's -8 equals a times 4. And then divide both sides by 4, so -2 equals a. Okay, that actually is enough information then for us to write the equation in vertex form. So we have f of x is equal to a is -2 times x minus 2 squared plus 3. Okay, so we have now written an equation for the quadratic. It is totally fine that it's in vertex form. We have the a value, and then we put the x back in the equation and the f of x to make it an equation there.